Hey everyone, welcome back. So, we got a great new game sent in. This one was played by two players who are both rated over 2,000, and this was a 10-minute game. So, let's go ahead and let's get right into this. So, we have knight to c3, knight f6, e4, e5, f4. So here we have the Vienna game, the Gambit variation, and I've never actually played this opening, but I have played the King's Gambit, which is actually kind of a similar opening to this. Um, the only difference really is that we waited and played knight c3 before playing the pawn to f4. That's kind of the main difference here. I do know a little bit of the theory, but I mostly play the other King's Pawn openings. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this one, though. And I did look ahead in the database to go ahead and see what some of the most common moves were. And this move, e takes f4, was played in the game, and this actually isn't very popular in the database. And the main move here is to play the pawn to d5 to, I guess, immediately hit the center. That's probably the idea. And if takes, then you can take here. And that's that's one way to play. In the game, we have taking and then e5. This is probably why taking on f4 probably isn't so popular. In the King's Gambit, you can go ahead and take, but here we get this temple on the knight, and the knight retreats. I mean, okay, well, if you don't want to retreat, I mean that's kind of like where this knight should go. But if you would like to try knight to e4 or knight to d5, knight to g4, or knight h5, go ahead and try that out. See how that works for you. Let me know. Okay, bishop c4. I'm just kidding. Don't do anything. Just retreat the knight. Okay. Queen h4 check. King f1. And what we're gonna see is it's gonna look like it's scary, but really the king's gonna be fine. Like I know that sometimes if you're a beginner, or actually you don't even have to be a beginner. You can have played chess for a while, and then still some pieces near your king, like this queen near your king, when you lose the ability to castle, that can look scary. But in reality, you have to think about it this way: the queen can't really checkmate you on her own. Like, she needs a little bit of help. And so we look at this and we look at what other piece is going to come to help the black queen. This knight would have to go to h6, which is, you don't want your knights on the side. That's the best place for this knight to develop, really. You can't go here. And okay, you could go to e7, but then, you have to also think about where this bishop is going, where this bishop is going, and it's going to be kind of slow for the black pieces to get any support for the black queen to checkmate. Okay, f3 is played, so again, this is all looking scary. We're attacking the bishop with a discover attack, or threatening the pawn on g2, and so we just played d4. Like, you have to just be brave when these types of things happen and realize, okay, after taking, okay, yeah, this king, he's on g2, he's not covered by pawns, but let's look at this. We have two pieces developed, and we have good control of the center. So that should be enough to compensate for the fact that our only real problem is that the king is not well protected. d6, queen f3, queen g4. And here the white pieces should just take, and we'll still have good control of the center. We'll have more active pieces, and it'll be better for the white pieces. Okay, and the game, this was a pretty big mistake here. So king f2, things completely swing for the black pieces here. Now, very, very luckily, this player, I guess, just wanted to get the queens off, maybe, and was maybe just feeling it that queens off, that's what they wanted to do, probably when they played queen g4, and so they just take. But if you want to try to look for the move that the black pieces could play here, there's a really, really nice tactic. And maybe that's why the black pieces just went ahead with taking, is because they didn't, they didn't look for any other possibilities, because that was their goal. They just wanted to trade queens with queen to g4. And maybe when the white pieces had played king to f2, maybe they were thinking they wanted to try to keep the queens on, so they're trying to not take, maybe, because strategically, if you have a lead in development, you want to continue attacking. But here's the move. You can just play queen takes d4, and now the bishop and king are forked, and you're going to lose material. Okay, king g2 could be played, and then just taking the bishop. Okay, back to the actual game. Where was I? Okay, queen takes f3 is played, knight takes, and okay, much better lead in development. You don't have to worry about king safety anymore, better control center, everything's better for the white pieces. Takes, bishop e6, d5, bishop c5 check, king g2, f6, and now after knight to d3, the black pieces resign because both bishops are attacked. You can't save both of them. The knight's attacking this bishop, the pawn's attacking this bishop, and something is going to be lost. So, the game ends here. The black pieces resign. Great game. It was nice to get to look at a new opening that I don't really look at. And yeah, it also was nice to see a game where, although the king was pretty exposed because of the other features going on, he was actually pretty safe. Alright, so, great game. Send me more games, everybody. See you later.